Okay, now. Why do you do that to me? There, now I can shoot you a lot, you heard? So, yeah, I don't know why it does that. Alright, so let's do our intro. Or not our intro, our starting thingy. Alright, so it looks like we're live everywhere. Alright, so let's do our intro. Alright, do you want to support me? Please go to my Patreon if you want to support me. Alright, so as you all know, I'm part of the Dean team. So yep, you've got to basically watch somebody to 4 hours, and you got to stream to 4 hours, and you have to multi-stream to 5 different platforms. All of these others are one-time thingies, plus you get a referral, so you see that little link I shared, do you? That is not a referral link to my channel, just everything else and all. Other good news is this morning, I actually have now got my Twitch affiliate. So yes, I am now a Twitch affiliate, just everything else. I now need to do the paperwork to my Twitch affiliate, but you are required to stream only on Twitch and only through Twitch. So yes, later on I am going to be doing my affiliate. As you all know, I am part of the Universe world, just everything else and also. I'm going to do my Dean stream, as you can see, because you have to stream at least 4 hours to 5 different platforms. So my first hour is going to be on Star Trek Online, so then when I come back and after I reset everything, I'll only be on Dean and Twitch and doing my stream there. But like I said, after this morning, yep, I had just received Twitch affiliate level, so now I need to do the paperwork, this, that, and everything else, yeah. So great that I finally achieved a Twitch affiliate. Again, like I said, I will be doing that only on being in Twitch earlier than I'll be in the Universe world, just that and all. Plus, another thing. As you all know, I am part of the Me6. I got a lifetime subscription to Me6, so that way I never have to pay him ever again, because I got the lifetime subscription. I never really set it up, but I'm now setting it up now, just that and all. Because again, yeah, here's the thing. I live on an SSI check. I don't get much on my SSI check. All these other little tips and donations do help, and I do get them from people, but sadly my SSI check is not that far and doesn't really go far to what I do and what I want to do. So yep, so I've got two things going on right now that I'm kind of setting up, because again, I got the lifetime subscription to NeedDot. I had one person actually paying the VIP, just everything else, but sadly, he had to go get divorced and move on, and since I'm not doing Star Trek Star Wars stuff, and he could care less about Universe because he thinks Universe is a bad place. Yes, he ended his subscription, so right now I don't have anybody helping out. But, like I said, any help that you can do and donate, please do, because I live on an SSI check. That's all I get, SSI check, and that's it. So once my money comes in on the 3rd, yeah, a lot of times, a lot of these auto pays are already kicking in and doing their thing, and half of my SSI check is gone to the bills, my rent, my food, my cable, which is, cable/internet, my cell phone. So yeah, half of my SSI check is gone already due to auto pay stuff. But like I said, yes, I am setting up this, that, and all. But like I said, later on, I will be doing my thing. So yep, like I said, this is my referral. Yes, we've got the new PC going. It is a very interesting PC, this, that, and all. Of course, it's all A&D, this, everything else, and also long live the A&D, because y'all know I'm a fan of A&D. Yes, if you want to be the best streamer, you want an Intel through your CPU and a NVIDIA through your encoding and streaming. That is the best. If you want to do the best, that is what you want to do. Me, I don't have that money. I don't have that kind of money to afford an i9 50,000 and a, NVIDIA 50,000. No, I don't have that much money. I live on A&D, so I depend on A&D. And from what I get with the A&D Thor platform, it does its job. That's the thing. It does its job. It, helps me out. But, yeah. All right, well, I'm going to shut up, this, that, and everything else. So let's go ahead and get started. Let me drag those two things over, because as you can see, yes, I was kind of doing some extra work. So, yeah. Alright, so let's go ahead and play. Alright, so this is the new event that's going on right now, First Contact. So yeah, as you can see, this is the new event that's going on right now, which is First Contact, just everything else and all. And again, as you can see, why is my thing blinking? Excuse me? I have already got the thing. Why do I need to do a tie-out? I have already picked it up. Like I said, I don't know why it's telling me when I have already completed it. So I don't understand. Okay. So tie-out. Alright, so 2,150 to die it out. So why are you showing? Tie-out. Again, like I said, I don't know why it's yelling, because I already had the dice. See, there it is right there. So I don't know why it's yelling. Unless it's glitching for some reason. I don't understand. Do not understand. Alright, so again, like I said, this is the new event that's going on right now. Let's see what our others are. TDT is very broken in this game. Very broken. Okay, healing, we're gonna reroll. Alright, so we're gonna do this on the Cleon side. Like I said, yes, this guy's got everything completed. I've got everything done, everything completed. There's really nothing else left to do on this side. When you hit 85, you're done. Again, yes, you want to do your dilithium 9 first and get rid of it. Then go down to your research lab and take care of your research lab. Reason why is because sometimes you get a dilithium boost, sometimes you get an XP. Now, be forewarned that sometimes both of these are back to back. When you start these, it takes all week to run. But then after after it's done at the end of the week, it takes all week to cool down. So time this when you're, when you want to time it to the dilithium boosting and the XP boosting, because sometimes they do run both of them together, and then there's other times you'll get dilithium 1 week, but then the following week you'll be XP. So you want to time these as best you can, if everything else at all. And after everything else, yep. And everything else, yep, just eye candy. Everything else is just eye candy. Alright, well, we're going to switch over to the Klingon side, because I'm trying to get the Klingon side a little up. Alright, so let's go ahead. Oh, I see nothing blinking. Yay! A little nothing. Development. So I just hit Little Thorn development. Yay, finally. So yeah, as of this side, yeah, sadly there's not that many Klingons. Oh, thank you to the follow. Don. I can't pronounce your name, I'm sorry. I'm a redneck, I butcher names, just everything else. So thanks to the follow. So anyway, like I said, yeah, this is my Klingon side. As you saw on the dead side, there's more dead players than there are Klingon side. Just that and all. So yeah, trying to level up on Klingon side when there's very few of us on the Klingon side. So yep, as you see, I just hit Little Thorn. So yep, we're finally done with that. Alright, so let's go ahead and do the event. Alright, now here's the thing. Syfy88man, yes, the music that's in syfy88man is copyrighted, so guess what? You're not going to be able to monetize it. Not rocket, yes, the first part of it is okay, but at the very end, when you're launching a rocket, yes, copyrighted again. I do know this one is Steppenwolf. I forget which song it is for the syfy88man. Syfy88man, yeah, the whole thing is copyrighted. So if you try to monetize it and show it off, it's gonna pop up copyrighted music, stream muted. So yeah, just be forewarned that if you're trying to, use this to make money and monetize it, yes, syfy88man has the monetized music. Not a rocket. At the very end, when you're launching your rocket, Steppenwolf will kick in, and boom, all of a sudden you just lost your monetization. So yeah. After one night in Bozeman, yes, if you stay away from the door and just, continue through, yeah, you're able to monetize it, this, that, and all. So when you get up to the door, there is a cutscene where you can listen in. You can't see in, but you can listen in. Here's the thing. At the very, very end, when, Troy's like, they're all crazy, they all should be put in a crazy house, blah, 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 blah. Yes, as soon as she's done, and Riker says, okay, I'll make a note of that. Start stepping away right then and there. Because the second he says, I'll make a note of that, a copyright song will start kicking in. And you want to step away from that club, from that building. Step away right away. As soon as he says that I'll make a note of that, step away now. Because, like I said, at the very end, when he says, I'll make a note of that, then there's almost a second, 2 seconds break, boom, copyrighted music starts playing. So we're gonna do this one.
Good, you made it. I wasn't looking forward to dealing with this by myself. Our hollow emitters are doing their job, and the bombings should happen soon. Once that's finished, we can get started.
Bombing? What's going on here, 79?
Daniel said this might happen. Something to do with the effect of chronoton flux on short-term memory. You gotta love temporal mechanics.
Are we time traveling, 79?
Yeah, we've been sent back in time to fix a problem. It's April 4th, 2063, the day before first contact. This is the missile complex where humanity's first warp-capable vessel was launched.
Right, so what's the problem here then, 79?
The Borg are the problem. They're here, and they're trying to change history in their favor. History says the Borg failed because of Picard and the crew of the Enterprise, but as of now, history's wrong. Somehow the Borg managed to pull victory from the jaws of defeat tonight. We're here to make sure that doesn't happen.
Okay, and what about these hollow emitters?
Right now, we're effectively invisible inside this hollow shield. Once we're ready to move out, we'll drop it, and our personal emitters will kick in. Think of them as a sophisticated disguise kit. They'll make us look like we belong here. To the locals, we'll look like a band of 21st century humans wandering around the woods of Montana. Any other questions?
Now, if you click on this, it's going to start it all over again, and you'll see what I named.
Daniel said this might happen. Something to do with the effect of chronoton flux on short-term memory. Hey, gotta love temporal mechanics.
Okay, so we time traveling.
Yeah, we've been sent back in time to fix a problem.
Okay.
Take the board.
Okay. I get it.
History in their
79.
favor.
So yes.
History says the Borg failed because
So let's
of
go
Picard
ahead
and
and
the
start
crew.
it.
Okay, the bombing should end quickly thanks to the Enterprise. We're gonna need to move fast once things stop exploding.
And if you click on this, it will start the whole thing all over again. Just say, yep, gotcha. Oh yeah, yesterday when I was looking at my bridge officers, yeah, I noticed that they don't have the remodulator. That's because of all the cuts. Cuts don't need remodulators. So yeah, you're basically depending on your remodulators. I forget where you can find, in fact, let me look it up right now. Alright, that's old because it's no longer in the store. Ah, okay, so apparently it's an R&D thing now. Okay, so let me grab this link and share this link everywhere. Yeah, because apparently it's a R&D thing. So yeah, let me share this everywhere because apparently it's a R&D thing now. It's no longer in the store because used to be you'd go into your store to get it, this everything else, and I was like, okay, my officers do not have the modulator no more, but when you go into the store, it's not there. So apparently it's an R&D thing now, so you have to correct it now. So yeah, let me share this. Because like I said, my bridge officers, thanks to all the pets that we can spawn. Again, pets do not need door remodulation. You know, pets do not need door remodulation. And because again, none of pets that me and my bridge officer can spawn out, yeah, we could pretty much overwhelm the door and just beat the crap out of them. So yeah, these are all the places I stream to. So yeah, like I said, yesterday you'd go into your store and it'll be like in here somewhere where you can dye it and then put it on your bridge officers. And the sad thing is, the modulator you get from the Thera, you get a 3-second thing. But the one that you dye out of this thing, yeah, it was like 5 seconds. So you can see, yeah, it's no longer in the store no more. So you can't just create it, because like I said, the one in the Thera, yeah, you do a 3 seconds, whereas the one that's in this store here will be 5 seconds. So apparently it's in, alright, hold on, let me read this thing. Alright, so previously remodulated with card attached, blah blah blah. Basic remodulation with a built-in function. Okay, here it is. You can, however, still access the remodulator if you quit the practical remodulator. Available through R&D by using material from the Thera. The default module will change, blah, blah, blah. So, yeah. So, apparently, like I said, yesterday you'd go here to find it. But as you can see, yeah, they removed it, just everything else and all. Because, like I said, there was a 5 seconds. This is the Thera. The Thera, you built one from the Thera, and it would give you a 3 seconds. Well, like I said, they've now removed this one, which was 5 seconds. So you now have to go into your R&D. Alright, let me see what it says. R&D, does it say which version? Practical remodulator. So it's not a special project. Well, I figured it would be under kits. Kit train, science, tactical. Okay, so it's not under that. Ground weapons. And there it is. So there it is right there, ladies and gentlemen. So yes, if you need to equip the thing, yes, in the Thera, there'll be an agent that you'd go talk to create this, everything else and all. So yes, if you need to equip this, guess what? You now have to craft your remodulators to your bridge officers. Otherwise, if you can create a number amount of pets and your bridge officers creating pets, again, here's the thing. Pets don't need remodulation. They will overwhelm the Lord and just beat the crap out of them. So pets do not need remodulating. So, all your pets, your turrets, your attack drones, yes, they don't need remodulation because they overwhelm and attack anyway. But your bridge officers, yes, do need this. If you use the latest Thoric set, which I'm using now, the latest Thoric set. Yes, the latest Thoric set comes with a built-in remodulator that kicks in. So if you're using the latest Thoric set, you do not need the remodulator. Yeah, that's what I'm using. Because I double-checked, Aaron. I double-checked. Or not Aaron, Angel. Also, good news, Angel. Um... Alright, let me double check. But let me grab this one email. Because guess what, Angel? Guess what? So yes, Angel, as you can see, I am now a Twitch affiliate. Oh, you stopped watching. Really? Well. Alright, so I'm still buffering on Beam. Alright, so I can't change it because I'm live streaming right now. Alright, so yeah. So you can't sign in that direction. Hold on. Oh, I can't share that picture? Really? Whatever. Alright, so anyway, K2. Three. And 4. Alright, so we should have... There's 1, 2, 3, and 4. So yeah, like I said, from now on, you literally need to go into R&D because you can't buy it out of the store anymore.
Right, let's get moving. We need to get to the complex quickly. So much for the bombing run. Enterprise must have finished off the Borg vessel.
We are the Borg. Your biological and technological distinctiveness will be added to our own. Resistance is futile.
After all this time, they still haven't learned. Resistance is inevitable. Complex took some hits. Let's check for survivors. I'm not picking up any Borg life signs in the complex. Card and his people should be here now. Let's make sure before we move on. Okay, my tricorder's picking up multiple subspace comm signals in the area.
Enterprise away team.
Some of them are Starfleet, but they're coming from inside the missile silo. Probably protecting Zephram Cochrane. The rest of the signals are coming from the southwest. Any guesses as to the source?
.org.
Got it in one. Looks like they managed to send down a few landing parties before their ship blew up. Chances are they're here to make our lives difficult. I think it's time we return the favor.
I agree, let's do that.
Heads up, there are drones ahead.
Your defenses are insufficient. You will be assimilated.
And there's the remodulating kicking in. So like I said, if you use the new door gear, yep, you got a built-in remodulator built in already. Where's your bridge officer? Nope, you got to craft it now. Not like I said, if you've got enough pets, yes, your pets could override the door remodulation. Now yesterday we went that direction and we didn't hear the whole thing. This time we're gonna go by the depot, which is down this way in the other.
There are lights over there. It's like a camp of some kind. The Borg will be drawn to it like moths to a flame. We need to protect the locals. Picking up life signs ahead. Some of them are Borg.
Well, what do you want? Get away from us!
You will be assimilated. You will adapt to serve the collective.
What the hell are those things? Robots? Zombies? Robot zombies?
Afraid something like that. Take out those drones.
They're everywhere! Alright, let's go take all our loot. So yeah, as you can see, when you come down this way, so there's two ways to go about it. There's this way, and then that way. You don't get the, oh my god, robot zombies, blah, 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 blah.
I can't remember the Borg. Setting your tricorder to emit a neurolytic pulse should work.
So again, like I said, if you go down this way, you'll get the, oh my god, there's state zombies, blah, blah. But if you go down this way, yeah, you don't hear that whole faces on these stuff. You just start attacking because there's already a group already like right here already waiting for you. Alright, let's go ahead and brainwash these people. Last person.
Looks like the Borg have changed their tactics. They're avoiding Cochrane and the Enterprise crew and focusing on assimilating the locals. Makes sense. After they lost their ship, they lost their numerical advantage.
Yeah, that's interesting to keep it that way.
No argument here. I ran a quick scan of these drones. There's several references in their onboard nav systems to a location north of here. Designation Resource Node 01. We should check this out. Whatever they're up to isn't a good thing.
All right, let's go.
All right, this area is clear. Picking up Borg signals to the north, though. Apparently, Resource Node 01 is a garbage dump. This is wonderful. There must be something of tactical value. Let's make sure they don't find it. Great. This place smells and it's swarming with drones. Take them down. Let's see if we can figure out what they were looking for here. Power amplifiers.
Look at all the loot.
Copper tubing.
All right, let's see. Is all the loot picked up? Yep, all loot picked up. Let's go to the last spot.
And lithium batteries. Oh, hell. I think I know what they're doing here, and it's not good.
All right, is it other?
Good point. I think they're trying to build a transporter. They might have lost their ship, but there's a lot of Borg still in Enterprise. If they can beam those drones down here, this situation will go from bad to worse.
Indeed. Recommendation?
Complex isn't far. Let's make sure it's secure, and then work on finding and dealing with this bootleg transporter.
I agree. Let's move out. And as you can see, anti-proton. So yes, one of my bridge officers has an anti-proton weapon. So yes, as you can see, yes, if your bridge officer is equipped with a certain weapon, they will help you complete it. Alright, so now we're coming up on that one spot I was talking about. That building right there, yes, you can't see in, but you can listen in. You can listen in to the whole, Counselor Troy, Riker, and Cochrane all talking. When he finally says, okay, I'll make a note of it. You want to get away from that building as fast as you can, because in about 2 seconds after I'll make a note of it, a copyright song will start kicking in, and your thing will get demonetized because of the copyright song. But if you can listen up to that part, then step away and start moving on. Then yes, you can monetize this stream.
No sign of the Borg. Run a scan, make sure Picard's team is all accounted for. Starfleet comm badges inside the bar, and... Hold on. More Starfleet comm badges inbound, but they're on Borg drones.
Will Riker, Zephyr Cochrane.
His friend of yours?
Yes.
Husband?
No.
Good. Now this, Dina.
Deanna.
This is the good stuff. Dr. Cochran. To the Phoenix. May she rest in peace. Okay. Tell us the
Well, I think we have to tell him the truth.
If we tell the truth, the timeline.
Timeline! This is no time to argue about time. We don't have the time. What was I saying?
You're drunk.
I am not.
You are.
He wouldn't even talk to me unless I had a drink with him. And then it took 3 shots of something called tequila just to find out he was the one we're looking for. And I spent the last 20 minutes trying to keep his hands off me. So don't go criticizing my counseling technique. It's a primitive culture. I'm trying to blend in.
What?
I already told his outcome of story. He didn't believe me.
We are running out of time. Now, if we tell him the truth, do you think he'll be able to handle it?
If you're looking for my professional opinion as she's counselor, he's not.
I'll be sure to note that in my log.
And then start stuttering away, because guess what? Copyrighted songs are about to kick in. So as soon as he says, I'll make a note of it, stutter away. Alright, now let's go to 7 to 9.
Okay, perimeter's clear. I'm thinking that transmission tower's our next stop.
Alright, walk up here, then stop. Alright, stop.
There it is, one bootleg Borg transporter. We need to take it out before this place is crawling with drones.
And, how can we make that happen?
There are 3 transporter pads. Each of them is powered by an array. I can send a feedback pulse from each array to the transporter pad it powers. It should be enough to overload and destroy the pad.
And as you can see, my bridge officers are already engaged in the thirst dog one.
Yeah, there's that. You're gonna need to keep them off me while I work, or this plan will go sideways real fast. After we've taken care of the transporter pads, we'll deal with any drones in the area. And if we're lucky, that'll take care of this temporal crisis once and for all.
And as you can see, yep. So yeah, like I said, you got Alpha, Theta, and Gamma. Yes, my pets already saw the ones at Alpha and started attacking it.
There it is, one bootleg Borg transporter. We need to take it out before this place is crawling with drones.
Okay, how can we make that happen?
There are 3 transporter pads. Each of them is powered by an array. I can send a feedback pulse from each array to the transporter pad it powers. It should be enough to overload and destroy the pad.
Alright, won't take long for the dogs to realize what we're doing. And as you just saw, yeah, they saw us and already attacked us.
Yeah, there's that. You're gonna need to keep them off me while I work, or this plan will go sideways real fast. After we've taken care of the transporter pads, we'll deal with any drones in the area. And if we're lucky, that'll take care of this temporal crisis once and for all.
Alright, and it's going on.
Let's cross that bridge when we come to it, okay? Right now, we have a transporter to shut down. You ready to do this?
Okay, let's finish this.
Get me to the first array and I'll
And
start
there,
disabling the
now
transporter.
she's ready. So again, like I said, the best way to do this, yes, you got Alpha, Beta, and Gamma way over there in the back corner. Do you see the fence area? Stay next to this fence.
Get me to the first
Until you
array and
get
I'll
to
start
this
disabling
car
the
right
transporter.
here. And then start setting your bridge officers in front of the car.
Get me to the first array and I'll start disabling their transporter.
Your bridge officers will keep shooting in and pretty much
Get me to the
keep
first
all
array and I'll start
doors under
disabling the
control.
Get me to the first array and I'll start disabling their transporter.
Alright, so now I need to remodulate. Let's get over to Alpha so she can start doing her thing. So yes, your bridge officers will keep shooting in. That's because they start in it right there. They'll keep shooting in and keep the door under control.
All right, this one's done. Let's go.
Alright, start moving to Beta. Is this one? Come on. There she is.
They're onto us. Security protocols just spiked and not in a good way. Two down. That last one's gonna be a bitch.
We have
Alright, right here, put the
we
thing.
have adapted. We are bored.
Then put a cutter shield right here.
This
So that
will go a
way
lot
she's
smoother if I'm not
protected.
under fire.
Oh, I need to remodulate.
They're using a fractal self-replicating security. As fast as I can. Taking fire here. Do something about that, okay? Got it. The transporter's out of commission. I think we're through the worst of it. I'm not picking up any
Alright,
more.
so we're not gonna do that. We're gonna... Yep, they're gonna take up all the loot. So again, like I said, if you set up a timeline, because as an engineer, yes, they keep spawning in on this pad right here, and on this pad right here. This pad back here, they don't really spawn in too much, but this pad right here, they'll be facing this way and attacking, and if you set your bridge officers over there, yeah, they'll spawn in this way, facing your bridge officers. But your bridge officers will keep throwing the AoE down, just that now, attacking this pad and this pad, so that way you all you have to do is concentrate on her and get her detected, and so yeah, let's talk to her now.
I think we're through the worst of it. I'm not picking up any Borg activity in the area. Nice work.
Okay, and the Temple Crisis?
Over as far as you're concerned. I'll deal with all this Borg tech lying around. It's a mess, but my nanites will make short work of it. As for you, feel free to return to the present. Take a break, have a drink. You've definitely earned it.
Thank you. You take care of yourself too, 7-9. And return back to the top, present timeline. So we have to kill undine ships and do things on the ground. So let's go into this one. Do this one, go to the space zone. So you gotta kill 5 undine ships. Here, let's look at the map. Alright, let's move on to the next one. So I got Thor outside. Inside. Yep, all nice and crystals everywhere. Okay, last one of these tasers on the ground. I'm gonna go to the Thera zone for that. Now, the main reason why I'm showing this is where you get your door keys. So now you have to come here and grind like stupid crazy. Because over here, I think it's yeah. Yeah, see, this guy used to be the guy you saw, you know, if you wanted to make the retractable remodulator, yeah, this is the guy you saw to create it, so that you could see the standard one had like a 5-second delay. This one had a 3-second delay. Well, they changed it now to, well, guess what now? This is the only remodulator that's available in the game, which is now made in your R&D store. So yeah, they actually changed it now. And like I said, this got the Cleon one, that was the Federation one. So yep, they changed the modulator. Yeah, so we need to do phaser. $2,000, we need 20,000. And there's that remodulator. And if you've got the new Borg set, you've got it built in. $7,000, $8,000. Again, we need 20,000 phaser. And there it is, remodulating. So 12,000, we need 20,000 phaser damage. $14,000. $15,000. $17,000. 19,000. And 20,000 completed. We can go ahead and leave. Alright, so yes, again, and the others, yes, they update 6 o'clock my time every morning. This updates every 3 days. TDT is very broken, so I am not doing this one, just everything else. Because as you can see, yeah, Universal, you only get 400. So there's times it's not worth doing it because it's a headache. So yeah, TTT is very broken in the game, so I'm not going to do it. But every 3 days, this gets updated. This here gets updated every morning at 6 o'clock night time. And then after the event, yep, the event is going on. You've got till April 29th to get this done. Again, if you do this one and you're a streamer, yes, you want to do this one. This one's got Steppenwolf at the end that's going to get you demonetized, and Cinder Glade. While you're playing it, it's playing a music in the background that's also copyrighted. So yeah, these two will get you demonetized. This one here, again, if you go to the building, listen in, and when he says, I'll make a note of it, stuff away. As soon as he says, I'll make a note of it, start stuffing away. Because then a copyright song is going to kick in. So if you stuff away, as he starts to say, I'll make a note of it, and you stuff away from the building, yes, you're not going to get demonetized. So yep, as you can see, we got 19 hours to do it. We can do this again. April 29th to get this done. Second chance, I don't know why this is lit up, because I've already got the reward, but for some reason, yeah, it's lit up. So yeah, if you miss your chance, yeah, you can click on this to claim it and get it. Otherwise, if you miss it, yeah, you gotta wait 6 to 8 months before it shows up in the mud store. 6 to 8 months. And when it finally shows up in the mud store, yeah, it finally shows up in the mud store, just everything else. So yeah. Alright, well, I'm gonna go and take a break. Now, here's the thing. So, yep, I'm going to be breaking just everything else and all. For my Twitch affiliate, yes, you do need to do a Twitch affiliate stream. I'm going to be doing this over on Udithers and also on Dean. So it's only going to be on Twitch and it's only going to be on Dean, just everything else. But as you can see this morning, yep, I have now finally gotten a Twitch affiliate, that and all. So yeah, so I'm finally Twitch affiliate level. But I am going to be breaking just everything else. This next stream will only be on Dean and Twitch only. So, yeah. Alright, well, I'm going to go ahead and take a break. Just and I'll get this other stream set up. And then I will, if you want to follow me, just everything else, yes, please go to my Twitch channel. Because I do need to do a Twitch affiliate stream now that I'm Twitch affiliate. So, yep, that's going to be my Twitch affiliate stream to Twitch. So, yeah. Alright, here's our ending. Alright, so yes, like I said, I use Streamlabs to do my streaming, so there's my affiliate to Streamlabs, Otherwise, please check out those other links. And again, like I said, the next one will only be on Dean and Twitch. And again, yes, congratulations to me. I now reached Twitch affiliate, so I now got Twitch affiliate now, finally. So I'm getting that now to reset everything. But it's only going to be on Twitch and only on Dean. So please follow me if you want to support me and cheer me on. Bye now. Oh, thank you, Willy Dilly Silly. Yep, thank you. Because like I said, Willy Dilly Silly, I finally got my Twitch affiliate to Twitch. So, thank you. Oh, okay, so yep. Alright, well, like I said, give me that an hour to reset everything. So yes, I will be back on Twitch. Bye now.